Hello everyone, today we're going to build a Rails application in React. We're going to use Ribbon Rails on the backend and React on front end. For Rails, we're going to use Rails generate scaffold, and you're using Replit. And for the front end, we'll be using Code Sandbox, creating React app. Replit and Sandbox both are software as a service. They run everything on cloud. We don't need to install anything in your machine, your local laptop. Let's see how it works. In the end, we are going to connect each other and fetch data from the back end to display on front end. Two different applications using different technologies as software. Many people using this way today, like when you have the front end separated to the back end from the back end. Let's see how it works. Both are free. You can log in, use your Gmail. Okay, after logging on Replit, you can create a Rails application. I'm gonna call Respis app. I'm going to create an app to add Respis, and once you do that, it installs everything. It comes with Ruby and Rails installed already. You just need to create your application here. We're going to use Rails generate scaffold Respis. I'll set some fields to the table. Title is string, ingredients as text, and preparation as text as well. I'm going to run this code. The scaffold is gonna be generating most of the files for us. As you can see, it generates views, controllers, etc. And let's run and try it out. I'm running the server, just clicking run button. Okay, it's pending migration. Okay, I forgot a command Rails db migrate, and run that. It's gonna be generating the database with the fields we just set it. Yeah, as you can see, all the fields there: title, ingredients, preparation. Now let's try again. Run the server. Go to Respis, -Respis should be, no, looks working. Now we're going to add a photo. I forgot to add the photo field on purpose because we're going to add, after generate those things, to add a new field. We go Rails generate migration, add photo to Respis, and I'll say photo as a string. I have to run this and also run again Rails db migrate to generate and update the database structure. Yeah, as you can see, is there. Let's run again to try out. Yeah, but now you have to make some changes on the views and other files to make this new field works. I'm going to form and I will add a new field there called photo. It's going to be my photo field. Just change for photo. Also go to update the resp HTML view. Yeah, we're going to add the photo. Yeah, this is gonna be an image. Then we are going to use the HTML tag img to make it to display properly. Let's make the picture. Okay, then other change we can make it. I'm gonna make a change here because we're going to use later. Once you create the endpoint, you update the recipe JSON builder. Let's go another on recipes controller and add the photo there as well as parameter. Now run again the server. Let's test it out. Let's see, it's displaying the new field now, and let's see if you are able to actually create a new recipe. Let's try this. Try something here just for testing. And yeah, it's working now, as you can see. We can make this change. Other thing we can improve there is we also can validate the field, right? As you can add some validations here if you want. We can go to the recipes and add a validation. You go to the model recipes and add the validates title presents true. It means I need to add title to be able to add some, like if it's empty, error message is gonna be displaying for you. You can also add different kind of validations as maximum length for fields. For example, I'll keep simple for now, just for example. I think that's good. Let's try this. It's updating, everything is working, as you can see. Now one thing you can improve, I think we can add like authentication, something like this. You have to log in, add products and delete or update products. You have to be logged in. We can use something called ATP basic authenticate. We use like a name, parameter and password. We can set here just test Leo and 1234. You can just, except for index and show, because we are not adding password for these pages, just for the others. Let's update. Let's see now if it's asking for the password. If I try to update, edit the post or try to delete that, I'm not able if I don't enter with my password. Other thing, we can make some changes for the interface, like we can go to the form. You can put a label to the on the button. Sorry. Let's see. You can do other things here. We can go to the show file. You can add a if statement here. If the authentication is present, just we can show update and delete. It means if you logged in, you're able to see update and delete button. Otherwise, you can't see anything there. Let's log in, test it out. Yeah, let's go back. Let's add one new post, one new recipe, just for testing. As you can see, you can delete because we are logged in already. Yeah, this is the authentication. Simple way to make it for sure. It's just for learning purpose here. Now we are going to create an endpoint. It's a JSON file to get this data from to fetch data from the other application. Let's go to router first. On router, you have to create a resource recipes that gets JSON from collection. Another change, you go to recipes controller and add a new JSON index recipe receive recipe all. as JSON. Is for render the JSON. If you go dash recipes JSON, we'll be able to see the JSON, the endpoint. Let's have to restart the server again. Let's say it's working. Okay, dash recipes.json. Yeah, now you're able to see the endpoint. That's gonna be our endpoint. You'll be fetching this endpoint on the front end. We're going to build a React application now to make it works, as I said before. Then we are done with the backend. Pretty simple and straightforward. And now, next step, we're going to build the front end and make those things talk to each other and fetch data.